Which businesses can actually scale? Hi, my name is Slavika Bogdanov. I'm a scaling guru, a business coach, a published writer with over 40 published books and 5 bestsellers, a film producer, a multipreneur, as I love also helping scale businesses and help small businesses grow exponentially, multiply your sources of revenues, and help you generate more leads and more sales. So, which businesses can or cannot scale? It's really funny because in the back of my head, every time I meet someone that has a business or does something, the first question that comes in my mind is, how would I be able to scale this business? It's always like an automatism and some kind of game I like to play with myself every time someone tells me what business they're in. So there are some businesses that seem a little more complex to scale. For example, if you're a realtor agent, how do you scale realtor agent, right? Or unless you start your own brokerage firm and then you have realtors working for you, that might be a way. If you have, if you're in multi level marketing, how do you scale an MLM when you're actually working for someone who scaled their business by using your time? There are ways to scale an MLM business. One of them, I'd say, would be to multiply your own offerings instead of working just for one MLM. I would basically go and group a few different offerings together and then have my own sales team sell that kind of grouped offering and make money off of that. I would create multiple websites and generate leads automatically, automate my sales, and create a lot of websites that would be high on SEO. And so people would immediately buy on the website without me having to do much on my own. So there's ways to scale. If you're a coach, I would scale your business by uh, making you create books, create programs, just like I did, and then become a trainer, train coaches that sell what you sell. So even in for consultants, I read somewhere in a book about scaling. The author was saying that consultants is probably the hardest business to scale because it's really your time, and consultants hit kind of I'd say a ceiling at some point in the amount of money they can ask for their service, for their consulting. The consulting fee at some point goes against the principle of helping businesses. If you're helping a startup and you want to charge $5,000 an hour, well, it's going to be difficult to get that. I see a lot of advertising for get higher paid clients for consultants. Well, if you don't have a higher level of offering, you'll never get higher level of clients. So you have to increase intellectual capacity, uh, uh, your own skills, your own expertise in order to climb in the scale of how much you charge for your time. So if Tony Robbins can charge $1 million a year or more to be a consultant for some high level athletes, well, if you want to be a Tony Robbins, well, you gotta become. So you have to, go through the process of success and show that you have had that kind of level of results before expecting people to pay you more. But still, in coaching, you can increase the level of your income by having products. So, having online courses, having books, having coaches that you coach so that they can replicate what you have learned. And again, at that point, you have to have your own uniqueness of what you offer personally as a coach and then create a methodology to have your coaches use the same method. So you have to create a system, right? So you can scale, I believe you can scale about any business. Even if you're a chiropractor, well, then you hire, chiropractors to do your work and you become a boss and you become the expert chiropractor that only takes a few clients. And you can develop that kind of notoriety by using tools such as the YouTube, just like here, or creating your book. I advise having a book really makes you stand out, really makes you be different from anybody else. I wrote 40. I got 5 bestsellers. Every time I say that I wrote 40 books and I'm published internationally, and I have a bunch of books that are translated in 7, 8 languages, well, people stop and take notice, right? So I would say start there. Start by having your own book, whether you're a chiropractor, real estate agent, any kind of professional, you can do that. And we actually offer the service of writing your book, so that you don't even have to do that. We do it for you with your story. So we basically follow you on the path to create a book that's authentic and that's to your specific kind of profession, and also to your profile, to your unique selling proposition. So I hope this helps. I believe every business can be scalable. Some, of course, are more difficult. I'd say one of the obstacles of the products being scalable is really the manufacturing, the ability, the limitation of ability of the business owner. I think often it's also a mind limitation of knowing how we can achieve greater results and greater goals. And sometimes you need help from an outsider, someone who specializes in scaling, to see how your business can be scaled and bring you tons more revenue and more clients, of course. And I hope you're not asking me why scale, because of course you want to scale. You want to have more revenue, you want to have more clients. Everything that doesn't grow dies. So you want to grow because at some point you might be also growing older, and you want to have a sustained revenue or growing revenue, even if you get incapacitated in doing your job, which is also something that's a serious threat, especially nowadays. A serious threat is to be incapacitated and not do your work. So you want to scale and have people do your work under you, just in case, as a plan B. I hope this helps, and please click on the link below for more information on having your book written and published for you. And of course, I'm reachable, easily to access, and I hope you subscribe to my channel because I'll be putting more and more cool videos just for you.